One of the successes in Halifax County Schools, Dr. Battle, is how we talk about partnerships.
Partnerships, yes.
Partnerships work in Halifax County.
The power of partnerships.
Because we recognize that it takes a whole village to raise our children.
That's right.
And in our village, we have a lot of waves, and our kids require a lot of extra help and extracurricular activities that every child in North Carolina is receiving. Am I right?
That's right, and that's why we need business and community leaders to step up to the plate and help join us in this partnership to make sure that we can meet the needs of all of our students.
That's exactly right. Now, we have one powerhouse partnership today that's been in existence over 20 years, and that is with the Infield Warriors, our football program.
Yes.
And I'd like to bring to the mic Coach Freeman.
Garrett Freeman.
How you doing, Coach Freeman?
Good morning. How are you?
Good
doing
morning.
Just fine.
Now, Coach Freeman, he's all right. You know he's all right, even though he's frat. He's not in the right frat. Coming up here with it, but he's all right with us, not the first frat, but we're going to make it work, am I right?
That's right, we're going to make it work. It's all about the children.
That's right, our mission is to make sure we meet the needs of all students.
It's all about the children. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Coach, and your love for coaching students.
Well, I became involved with Infield Warriors almost 17 years ago when my oldest son at that time was playing with the Warriors. And I just saw a need. Coach Wiggins, who's deceased now, passed away.
Lamont.
Minor Wiggins was one of the founders of the program, and he got me involved with it. And from that time frame, I started and never left. There was a need there as far as leadership, helping, volunteering, and without Halifax County School System, we wouldn't be in existence today. We partnered with the Rocky Mountain Engine Plant, who came out and redid the facilities, and the school system was a big part of that because we had to get a 7-year commitment from the school system in order for them to redo our facilities. The program has flourished a lot over the last 17 years, and I mean a lot. We've gone from not having complete uniforms to having complete sets. We've managed to get new equipment every year. So we've been partnering and saving our money. Frugal. We've been very frugal with our money because we have to raise it all ourselves. And we've put forth that effort. None of our coaches get paid.
Right.
When you go to some of the other programs, the city pays them. There's jobs, where they're part of Parks and Rec. We're 100% volunteer.
Volunteer, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all about the kids. We get parents that come in that never leave, and that's what I was. I was a parent. And when my kids finished out the program, I stayed. Coach Melvin Ward, same thing. He stayed. We've got guys now that are coaching that played in the program. They have come back to give back.
Right. We've
got graduates from UNC Pembroke that are in the program now. We got graduates from Elizabeth City State. So it's about giving back. We go after the younger guys and say, hey, we need you to come back and help. And once we get them back, they don't leave.
So the age group of your team?
The age group of the team, we go from 5 to 12, and we do boys and girls. If they want to play football, we have a cheerleading program as well as football. And all three, there's 3 teams in that 5 to 12 group. There's 5 through 8 is rookies.
5 through 8 rookies.
9 and 10 is JV.
9 and 10 is JV.
And 11 and 12 is varsity.
11 and 12 is varsity.
So, and it's up to the kids. We've never cut a kid since I've been there. We hold registration, and we tell the parents, because they're like, well, when is the tryout over? And I said, there is no tryout. You bring your kid, and if he desires or she desires to play, we don't cut anyone. The only way they don't play with us if they decide to walk out the gate and they don't want to play.
Wow.
We've never cut a kid, never.
And that's unusual in football.
Well, we feel like that. We need to be stewards and help the kids.
Yeah, you're building.
And we're trying to build that esteem.
Yep.
We're trying to help them at school.
Training ground, yeah.
Because when we have them doing football season, their participation in school is better. Their behavior is a lot better because the last thing they want the teacher to do is to call Coach Freeman.
That's right.
Or Coach Ward. Because when they come to practice, the drilling starts as far as the questions and what did you do. And we talk to the parents about all this. We're more than just football.
Right.
We're about developing these kids so they can become productive citizens, because when you ask them, what do you want to be? The first thing they're going to say is they want to be a rapper or they want to play ball.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get them to, hey,
Expand
there's
their
more
thinking.
there's more to life than that, I'm sure I had dreams, but I joined the military, I went to college, and I've been a lot of places, and that's what I try to tell them. Look, there's more to life. You want to get out, you want to go places, and you want to see things. And then if you decide to come back to Enfield and settle down, or anywhere you want to go, that's what life is about. We want to make them productive,
Which is definitely aligned to our mission statement.
That's right.
Of graduating students that are contributing global citizens. And the way we go about this is through partnerships.
Yes.
Partnerships work in Halifax County Schools. We need great partnerships like the Enfield Warriors. Now, so you have 3 age divisions.
3 age divisions.
How many games
We play a 7-game schedule
for each age division?
For each age division, and this year we'll have 3 home games and 4 away games.
Okay.
Last year it was 4 and 4. We had a new team come into the league, but the competition was a little bit more than what they envisioned, and after the first game they dropped out.
Okay.
They did not play us, they played the Rocky Mountain team, and they said, we're not ready for this, and I'm glad they didn't play us, because
Our team was
we were
ready.
stronger than Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
And so, and we had
Absolutely
3 teams come this year that wanted to get in, and then they decided that this wasn't for them. And we told them, we said, hey, we want you to do what's best for your program. And we have a cap as far as the weights on, like the varsity team, it's 170 pounds max. And we've done that. We've had that weight range ever since I've been here, and it's worked well. And our philosophy with that was, if a kid weighs that much and he's 12, he should be playing middle school ball. We want the smaller kids that we can develop that may not get as much opportunity to play at the middle school. We want to prepare them to play at middle school, and then we want to prepare them to play in life.
And what I love about it is that the Enfield Warriors, the program is aligned to the middle school program,
Right.
and it feeds right into the middle school
That
program.
vertical
Is that
alignment.
what I'm hearing?
Yes, sir.
That's right, and that even builds up our middle school program, which ultimately builds up our high school program where it counts.
That's right.
Well, and to piggyback on that, now you've got some kids this year, Joshua Hunter. He's on the Enfield Warriors Wall of Fame. Amir Pittman is on the Enfield Warriors Wall of Fame. Krishawn Hendricks is on the Enfield Warriors Wall of Fame. You've got students that are coming through Southeast that are on the Wall of Fame. You're going to have some more that's going to be these Southeast. I had a class of 7 last year that went on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, great.
So, we're investing in the kids, and it's showing up in the classroom, it's showing up on the court, it's showing up on the field. And we try to follow the kids. I had a kid walk up to me yesterday. I was at Witch, and he said, "You don't remember me, do you?" And I looked at him, and I said, "No." And he said, as soon as he said his name, I could see the little face inside the grown-up face.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, how are you doing?" "Coach, I'm in college. I'm doing good. I got a job." That's the things that make my heart happy, because I want to give back. I went to college. I want to give back. Our kids deserve an opportunity.
That's
and
right.
that's what we want them to have. We want them to have that opportunity.
And we're standing up strong. We're standing up strong for our children in Halifax County Schools. But it sounds like to me that you're doing more than just teach football, though. You're dealing with you're building character.
Character development.
You're doing a lot of
Absolutely.
things. Leadership,
Conflict resolution.
conflict resolution. How are you addressing all that in the
Life.
game?
Well, they learn all of that through play. They have to solve problems when they're on the field. They have to solve problems at practice. It's about teamwork.
Yeah.
They learn they can't do things by themselves. And we constantly preach that. One of the things that we did away with the MVPs and all that stuff. All our kids get the same stuff as far as awards.
Gotcha.
Because it builds teamwork. And we find out that in the past what we had was, I'm not going to block for Dr. Cunningham because he'll get MVP.
Oh.
And when we did away with that and we went to participation, then I can preach now teamwork. This is your buddy. He's going to block for you when you run the ball. You need to block for him. And the same thing, we teach them the same thing in the classroom. If you're having a problem, go to your teacher, go to your teammate. You know, and when they get in trouble, we make them think. We do. We work on. We make them think.
Critical thinking.
And we ask them. We always ask them questions, always, and into them about thinking, make the right decision. And that's a big positive for us, is to see these kids develop. We've had one kid. He was originally, they moved, but now he's playing with the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
All the way from Enfield Warriors to Indianapolis Colts.
Now, Dr. C and Coach Freeman, I just want to tell you something that our Facebook friends have just put in hot off the press. We want you to know that Coach Melvin Ward, who is Mr. Cooper's next door neighbor, his son Malik just received a full scholarship, football scholarship, to North Carolina A&T State University.
What?
And
Yes.
he's on the Enfield Warriors wall.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press, got
Hot
a full
off the
ride
press from our Facebook friends.
A&T. What's his name again?
His
Malik
name
Ward.
is Malik Ward.
Tell us a little bit about Malik. Coach, you knew him first. You knew him as a baby.
As a matter of fact, I had him when he first came to the
Hot off
program.
the
I think he
press.
was 6, and outstanding young man, outstanding parents. If you have a child, you couldn't ask for a better young man. He has progressed up through our program, on up through high school, and to see the rewards of his labor come to fruition for him is great. If you know, in a face-to-face, you just can't ask for a better person. And I keep using that word, better person. We want good people,
Right, to make them better.
And he epitomizes the better person. If he
Great.
was here now, it's just a humble young man. He's quiet, but if you get on the gridiron with him, you might have some problems.
Transforms.
And I just want to highlight the fact, because you know Melvin was one of my classmates, Melvin Ward, and he's
Melvin,
one of
yeah.
your coaches.
Yes.
And with Father's Day coming up, I just wanted to let everybody see how
Father's
the men are
Day.
stepping up. So in
Father's
Halifax
Day.
County, we salute our men. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I tell you. So what? Talk a little bit about your future plans for Enfield Warriors.
Well, registration starts today at the football field, and they'll be registering from 6 to 7:30. Our plan is to continue this program in the league that we're in, and I personally, we have grown. I would like to see us get back to about, it's probably been 15 years ago, they made a trip to Florida. And they came in second in the nation. The Enfield Warriors was second in the nation in youth football.
That's what I'm talking about.
It takes a lot of work to do that, because then you're carrying a bus with 40 kids on it. They got to be out of school. They got to be, you got to house them for 4 or 5 days. And the program that we were looking at now, it takes place during Thanksgiving, so they wouldn't miss as much school, about 2 days. But the big thing is the financial aspect of it for a trip like that, because a lot of our kids don't get to go anywhere. We normally, during the regular season, we do postseason, we took them to Clayton, and they had a great time at the Turkey Bowl. That's what it's called. But there's no overnight stay, because we're close enough we can commute.
Right.
So that cuts the expenses down. But the long range goal, I would like to see them go somewhere every year. To look forward to that trip every year. Get that revenue coming in, get the support from the town. We already got Halifax County Schools that's backing us 100%. And I said that at the beginning, because without Halifax County Schools, we would not be there. I'm just going to tell you. You guys providing the facilities and working with us has been immeasurable. I can't stress it enough, because if you don't have somewhere to call home, your program will fade.
Yeah, you need
Right.
home court
You need-
advantage.
you
You need
strong
home field
foundation.
advantage.
Yeah.
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 You do have it. So you have registration set up.
Yes, sir.
And where's the field located where they can come?
The field is the old Enfield Middle School, and you can Google. Y'all hear me? Google. You can
Google.
Google.
Enfield Warriors, Minor Wiggins Memorial Football Field, and it will come up.
Okay.
So all you have to do is Google Infield Warriors Minor Wiggins Memorial Football Field, and Google will bring it up and bring you right to that destination.
Wow.
And it's right where the infield apartments are now, where the old infield middle is,
yes,
just to put it in perspective for our listeners.
It's right beside the senior center.
Yes. So that's a good thing. And one of the things you said, Coach, I just wanted to piggyback on it.
Good.
You talked about the exposure for the students and making sure they can get those overnight experiences and things. And that's one of the things that you lobbied for at Dr. Cunningham, because our data shows us that this year our students attended over 400 different field trips.
Yep.
All
field trips.
So we wanted to make
From
sure
Charlotte
we put
to
that out
D.C.
there.
to Norfolk to Raleigh.
They went to see Hamilton.
We went to see Hamilton.
Yes.
Took 100 kids up to Charlotte to see the smash hit Hamilton.
Yes.
And now we have the Infield Warriors that's trying to go back to Florida. And I want us to rally behind
That's
the
right.
Infield Warriors, y'all. And
Give
let's
your
send our
financial
kids.
support.
That's right. Let's send our kids back to Florida to compete on a national level and bring those trophies back here to Halifax County Schools. What else would you like to add as we close this segment out, sir?
And we want you to understand the fee to participate is only $25. And that goes from, we start now and we don't finish up until around about Thanksgiving. You
Okay.
can't find anywhere else
No.
if your child can participate for that length of time for $25.
$25. That's
right.
what we call a awesome Gold Star partnership. You heard it on Sweet Tea. Sit back with us. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.